Just beginning the practice with releasing the tissues of the shoulders. We will get more into the shoulders later. And release, lift the head up, press into the elbows, come away from the floor. And exhale there. So take your hands behind you, just a little counter pose. Fingers pointing forward, draw the shoulders down, lift the chest up. So you're going to press your arms down to the floor. Try not to pull the shoulders back too far, right? Because the shoulders down, chest up. And then see if you can lift your buttocks off the floor, pressing into your feet just for a couple of breaths. And release. Right. Sit back down to the mat. And we're going to open the sides of the body by taking the wheel just between your hip and your knee, around the middle of your thigh. Take your elbow here. Rest the back of your head to your hand. Make sure two sit bones are wanting to feel that they are grounding into the floor. Raise your left arm over the head and allow your left arm to go heavy behind your head. You can reach the wheel, go ahead, reach the wheel. If you can go further, you might do this, right? Palm facing up. Then go further, open up the space in the chest. Otherwise, it is more, you feel more stable and balanced here. Yeah. So we stay here for a couple more breaths. And release. Slowly take it to the other side. Right arm over your head. And slowly release. Release. Lost. You sit on the mat. Straighten the legs out. Do a gentle forward bend, feet. The wheel over the feet. So take it from under the rim of the wheel. Wriggle the seat bones back. So draw the belly in, lift the chest up. So you see the wheel is shaped in a way that it brings the base of the big toe to the front. So you have to press the base of the big toe to just follow the shape of the wheel. Right? So that's the correct posture, so we can allow the thighs to roll inwards, right? So the big toes press in, the little toes are wanting to pull back. Right? So that's really the shape of the circle. Exhale, fall forward, again belly in, chest up, go forward again. And see if you can walk your hands to the sides of the wheel. Hold it, and pull the shoulders back, bend the elbows to the side a bit more, and see if you can touch your head to the wheel, right? Don't force it, right? Or towards that direction. Shoulders draw back towards the hips, elbows away from the center. And inhale, come up. Exhale there, release, take the wheel behind you. Bend the knees. So lean back. You're not going to roll back, huh? Just going to open the front of the body a little bit more. So interlace the fingers behind you, like so. And then just lean back, supporting your head from falling back. Just allowing the front of the body to open a little bit for now. One more breath there. And inhale, pull yourself up. And release. Let's take a twist now. So feet apart about slightly wider than your hips. Take the right leg through. So pull your your wheel at an angle so that you feel that you are partly sitting on that wheel, partly sitting on it. Use your right elbow, pull the wheel back, right elbow. Eugene, right hand, Eugene, right hand. Same side, yeah. See that pull, reach around, catch any part of the wheel. Ideally, you want to catch through, or if you're more open, you catch the top of the wheel. Once you've done that, bring your feet together. If you can, bring your feet together. Cross your left leg on top of your right leg. If you can, only if you can do that, right? But it doesn't matter. So find that twist. Now, if you can catch the wheel, your right hand, place it outside of your left knee. Right hand outside cross. Use those anchors to find a little bit more twist. And release. Let's take it to the other side. Pull the wheel in. At an angle, so sit. Elbow pull. Right hand, say palm into, rotate the shoulder. Take it around your back. Maybe the feet together. Right leg on top. Left hand outside of your right. And release. Release this wheel. Put the wheel around your right foot. Bend your left knee. And then lie down. Right. Hold the wheel from under the rim there. Hold it under. And then from there, no, it doesn't matter. Watch your left leg, right? You may keep your left leg bent for stability, or if you're strong enough, if you have long hamstring, you can straighten the leg out. Right, now without using the strength of your leg or the core, just your arms. Use the strength of your arms to gently pull the leg closer to you. Right? So maximize the pull, and then from here, you engage your thigh, your belly, see you can pull a little bit more. Now lift the head up, see if your head can touch the wheel or towards that direction. Eugene can take the wheel around your calf. So Brina and me will just stay here, within the chest up. So use those resistance to allow the hamstring to open a little bit more. Engaging the thigh. One more breath here. Right, you can take the wheel back to the foot. And then slowly bring everybody with the head down. Just hold the wheel with your right hand, left hand onto the floor. Right. Open externally, open your foot this way, and then allow your wheel to rest down to the floor. Yeah. So make sure you are still grounded to the left buttock. So come over there. Now inhale, come up. Put your left foot into the wheel. Release your right leg down. Use your hands to gently pull the leg towards you without engaging a thigh. In, maximize it, and then you engage your thigh, engage your belly to lift the head up. Breathe out. Take for 2 more breaths. And release with your head down. Right hand onto the floor. Open your left leg out. and come up. Pull the leg up. Bring both feet into the wheel. Bend the knees in the butterfly position. Take your arms through the wheel until you reach your elbows. With the head up, your hands towards your forehead. Allow the knee to push forward. Another breath here. And release. Put the wheel aside. Hug your knees to your chest. Then you cross your ankle, rock up to seated position. Right. So I'm going to open the shoulders a little bit more. So I'm going to turn around and show you how I'm going to hold the wheel, right? So it's important, the grip is important now. So I will turn this way so you can, hopefully you can see my arm. So my right hand, right? So right hand hold top of the wheel, and then I'm going to bring the wheel like this behind me. Yeah, like that. And then use your hips, right, to gently push your arm back. And from the left hand, you see the thumb here, the base of your thumb goes into the wheel and then press the wheel down. Right. So it's like this, you know, it's pressing like that. The base of your thumb. Huh? So there, inside, press the wheel down. Elbow back, chin up. Yeah. So to release your left hand first, and then just lean to the left. Allow gravity to take your weight down, and you release your head up. Because otherwise you're engaging your shoulders more. You don't want to engage your shoulders. So other side, left hand hold like so. Left hand, and bring it to the right, and bring it over. Right hand behind. Yeah, press the wheel down. Couple of breath there. And release your right hand. Lean to the right and then lean forward. Let go of your arm. Good. Take your wheel behind you. Open your legs up wide. So you're gonna stimulate the shoulders in another direction. Just now it's external, so now it's gonna be internal, right? Eagle pose, right arm. If you take an eagle pose, let's do this, right? So your right palm is facing the back, right? Right palm, that's external rotation. Left palm is facing the floor, right? In front of you. Right? So this is internal, so both external and internal rotation. Bring them together, press down hard into your arms, and then take the line. Right. Good. And then lean back. Again, just allowing gravity to take the weight of the upper body. So you're not tightening, you're not engaging, you're not tensing. Stay there for a couple more breaths. One more breath. Do not release your head, just release your hands. Hold your head with your hands and pull your head up. Pull your head up, nice. Let's get to the other side. Left palm facing the back, right palm facing the floor. Right, round your back like a cat's pose, and then press down, bind, lean back, elbows up and back. Another breath here. So release your head, release your hands, catch your head with your hands, and slowly, slowly come up. Good. Now we go rolling back. Right? So first step, bend the knees. Then let's go right to the top of the mat. Right. So we're not going to roll it back for the first one. Right? For the first one, we're just going to raise the arms up to the sky, interlace the fingers, only the index fingers pointing. So going back, allow the shoulder to pull back, all the way back. Just hang on here. Look up to the sky. Go, brother. Don't move your head. Hands to the head. Pull the head up. Like so. Right. Now, next one, we're going to roll back. So here, buttocks up. Go all the way back. Head back. And then from there, take your arms over the head. Interlace the fingers the same way you did just now. Go all the way back. Good. And then just think of just hanging out there. Couple of breath there. And release, come up halfway, hold the head with your hands. And slowly come down. Right. The second one, we're going to open the legs wide. We're going to take the arms wide. Right. So, buttocks up, roll back. So legs go out wide, arms wide. Starfish. Arms really wide, legs really wide. Flex the toes, put the toes back. Push to your heels, good. All right. And release, come down. Pull the head up with the hands. And come on. So we're going to progress our back bend deeper, like this. A little movements, but we're going to add on to it more and more. So next one is using a little bit of core. Right? So from there, we're going to take the wheel a bit higher towards the shoulder blades. And then we're going to lift the buttocks up this way, buttocks up. So the wheel is in between your shoulder blades. Hands behind your head, like that. And then we're going to reach 5 times. So from here, we're going to bring the buttocks down, and then in the pull up. Let's do that 5 times. Let's go. Stay there first, up first. Buttocks up, lift the buttocks up. Yeah. Then from there, exhale, drop the buttocks down. Sucking the belly, inhale, pull up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, pull up. Last one. Exhale, come down. Now inhale, pull up, stay there for 5 breaths. Now release your hands. Drop the head back. Roll all the way back. Relax there. Just relax there. Nice. Right, and then roll back up. Roll back up. Back up. Hands, pull the head up. All right. So now you're gonna add a little inversion from back bend into inversion. So it's like a shoulder stand. Pull back all the way. The moment the head touches the floor, slide, 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 and catch the wheel this way. Legs up. Right. Then from here we do from 1 here, and then 2 there, and then 3. We cross your leg, or just here, right? 4, come up again, and then we release, right? Let's go. So first one, roll all the way back, hip touch the floor. Good. And then chin to your chest, catch the wheel. Roll all the way back until the back of the neck is on the floor, legs up. Brina, you need to go all the way back. Some more, Brina. All the way back. Yeah, yes. And legs up to the ceiling. Stay there. Keep holding the wheel into your body, right? Into the body. Stay there for 5 more breaths. 2, 3, 4. Now 5, keep the legs straight. Lower the legs forward until you can feel the core engaging or until your toes disappear from your side. If you can. Stay there for 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, no one. Legs up again. Inhale, legs up. Now either you take your butterfly position or lotus pose. Right? And then once you've done that, allow your knees to fall forward. Keep the form of the legs. Yeah. Stay for a few more breaths. Couple more breaths there. The legs up. Inhale, straighten your legs up. Straighten legs up. All right, I'm gonna add one more, right? Now keep your right leg up. Lower the left leg down, right? Now if you can straighten the left leg down first until you cannot straighten anymore, then bend the knee, tiptoe on the floor. Tiptoe on the floor, yeah. Good. And change to the side. Left leg up. Or whichever leg it goes down. Good. Tiptoe the other on the floor. All right, legs up. Legs up. Okay, this is what I want you to do, right? So I want you to take your legs over your head. Doesn't matter how far you go over the head, right? And then push the wheel forward. Push the wheel forward. And land your hips, your lower back onto the wheel. Push the wheel forward. Bring the legs over, yeah. Push the wheel forward. Somewhere to the front. Yeah, like that. Good. And then rest your lower back onto the floor. Lower back onto the floor. And then push away the wheel. Come all the way down to the floor. Well done. All right, come down to the floor. Hug the knees to your chest. Yeah, sometimes I get caught with the wheel in between my legs. Hug the knees to your chest. Roll to the side. All right, then rock up to seated position. And then more progression into the back end. So first up, shoulders just like this. We don't work with the legs yet. So we're progressing to work into Kapotasana, right? Into the pigeon, diamond pigeon pose. So your wheel is behind, and I think both of you are quite open in your upper body, so you can bring the wheel a bit lower, right? But for me, I'm going to bring the wheel a bit higher, just at the base of my neck. And then I take the arms to the side this way. Externally rotate your arms. Send it back like that. Don't lift your shoulders. Send it back and then lift the chest up. Chest lifted already. Chest lifted. Palms together. Press the palms and find the wheel. Right? Find the wheel. Elbows in. Catch the wheel. Brina, catch the wheel. Your elbows in, your head is resting onto your arms. Elbows together, Brina. Elbows together, yeah, that's it. There. Right. And then once you hold the wheel, you try to lift the chest up. Stay there for a couple more breaths. All right, stay here. Now you're gonna roll back, right? Press onto your feet. Lift your buttocks up, roll all the way back. Yeah. Right. All the way back. Walk the feet in, Rina. Walk the feet in. That's it. Stay there. Or you can try to lift up. If you're feeling stronger today, press to the elbows, lift the buttocks up. and release. Calm down. Nice one. All right. Now, once you're down, release your hands. Walk the feet forward. Walk the feet forward and come all the way up. So use your hands to lift across your legs. Head down, rest like that. All right. Let's sit up. Let's come into your heels. Right. Sit onto your heels. So we are not going to catch the wheel. Huh? You're not going to catch the wheel first. So the wheel is behind you. So we're not going to catch the wheel. We are just going to open up the front of our body. Right? We see how far we can go into the spine by doing this, not catching the wheel. So we're gonna lean back. Let's begin as low as you can. As low as you can. Right? See how far. If it's too much, and then you come again, we just go higher and higher. So I'm gonna touch the wheel right to the top of my sacrum. And I'm just gonna lean back here. Don't lift your buttocks up. Huh? Do not lift your buttocks up. Just lean back, head back. There. Then take your arms over your head. Interlace the fingers. Reach out. Good. Now hold your head, pull the head up. Pull it up and exhale. Come out. So now you sort of know your range, right? So the next one we're gonna take it further by taking your hands here, palms together to your forehead. So your thumbs is onto your forehead, right? So let's do that progression first. So you know where you are in your spine, and then put the wheel appropriately, where you can still feel balance and not feel too like painful into your back. So hands together to your forehead, right? Then exhale, lean back, pull the belly in, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Bring your elbows together, and see if you can touch the floor with your fingers or towards that direction. Good. Another breath here. Now catch your head, lift the head up, slowly come up. Good. Now we add on the shoulders, right? The arms. So lean back again, keep your head forward until you catch the wheel, then you take the head back, right? Arms out, reach out, catch the wheel, then head back. And then once you head back, don't lift your buttocks up too high. No, you see, usually you need to take the higher. Now, once you catch the wheel, walk your fingers lower if you can. Walk the fingers lower. Good. Just hang out there for a couple more breaths. And release your hands, pull the head up, and come on. All right. The last one, I need to watch you first. Huh? I hope I can do this. All right. So first, spin quite deep. So first, when you roll back, you're going to take the wheel. Okay, I know my range not that deep in the back then. So I'm gonna catch the wheel this way. I'm gonna walk, right? And then there, okay, now I know how far I am. And now I'm gonna release my hands. I'm gonna lift the buttocks up and push the wheel forward, right? Hang back there. Let's see if you can catch the wheel. And then you walk. If you think you can go more, then go ahead. Push the wheel forward. That's where I stop. I cannot do it anymore. All right, let's try that. So progression like that, go slowly because you're working your nerves. Right? We don't want to shock the nerves. So slowly from the mid back into your from your upper back to your mid back into your lower back. Right, if you want to go further, you push the wheel forward. If you think you can go further, you push the wheel forward. Right, Brina can go further, yeah. Yeah, good. Yes. The walk, 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 nice. Alright. Try to bring the elbows in, Eugene. Elbows in a little bit, yeah. Okay, good. Stay there for a few more breaths. Nice. And release. Release your hands, use your head to pull the head, use the core to pull yourself up. And let's take your child's pose, keeping your knees close together. So we have a full extension of our spine as a counter pose to that deep back bend. Just gonna take a few more breaths there. All right, sit up. And let's turn to one side. So as you can see me. You're gonna open up the sides of our body. So I'm gonna begin with the left side. Side plank, right? So we're gonna don't bring your wheel too close to you first, right? So push it away from you, and then you find your rib cage to the front of the wheel. Elbow down, stick out the right leg, and pull your left knee back. Elbows down here, the right arm over the head. You can both arms catch your wrist, lengthen up this way. Couple more breath there. Right. And we release first. Release, bring the left knee forward and then sit back up. Push away from the floor. Right. So next one, we're gonna take the hip, right, on the wheel. So we're gonna come up a little bit, the hip on the wheel. Then you bring your left elbow down. Now this can straighten both of your legs. Straighten both of your legs. And open up the space, the chest. Maybe raise your right leg up. You don't have to. Otherwise, just hold on to the knee. If you can't reach your foot, open up the space of your hip, your chest. Strong legs. One more breath. And release. Come down. Bring your left foot in. Slowly push away from the floor. All right, change the other side. Okay. So first, rib cage in front of the wheel. Pull the right knee back. Open up your heart. Left arm over your head. Or both arms. And release. Come up first. Up. All right, take with the breath. Now you're going to take your hip. Straighten both legs. Left hand up or left leg up also. More breath there. And release. Come down. So you're going to turn around. And you're going to come up to a standing position. Just hang on here first before we go any further. Alright. So now you're going to turn the wheel this way. And you're going to take your right foot into the wheel. Right foot. Not the whole foot, or maybe just the ball of your foot too. And then you're going to hold the wheel again from under the rim here. Step your left leg back. Right. Take a breath, inhale. Push your foot into the wheel. Your hands are resisting. Exhale, fold. If you can, hold the outside of your wheel this way. Allow the shoulders to draw back. Head touch the wheel. Yeah. Bring now, hold the wheel from the front. Yeah. Elbows pull back. And release. Come up. There. And release your right leg. Take your left foot in. Right. Push the wheel with your left foot, belly in, chest up. Exhale. You close your head towards the wheel. Right. And come up. So now the wheel is facing the front, right hand there. Now let's take your wheel just slightly out of the line of your right foot, right? So like that. And then bring it forward. Step back a little bit, begin going to half moon pose, right? So from there, your left foot, you just want to stand on your right leg. So lift the left foot up just like that, not too higher. Left leg just off the floor like that. And lift the left hip up. Keep your eyes on the floor. As you lift the left hip outwards, then you engage the core to raise your left leg higher. Left hand up to the ceiling. Left hand up. Flex your left foot. Strong left leg also. And release, change to the other side. Right, so the wheel outside of the line of your left foot. Then you're going to step back. The left foot step back. Raise your right foot up. No, not too high. You're going to strengthen the left leg first. And then lift the right hip up. Tone the belly. Then you raise your right leg up. If you can, right hand up. Gaze downwards. Couple more breath there. And release, come down. Right. Step the right foot forward and come up. So you can take the dancer's pose this way. Left foot in and then take the left leg back. Reach forward. Yeah. Focus. Focus. Brina, not that, Brina, we're gonna hold the outside. See, my leg, everybody come down, everybody come up first. I just tip up a bit, so otherwise you can't see me. So you see this leg, the left leg is just like this, right? So your foot is into, like that. So your hands on top is not, it's not at the bottom. We are not trying to find the bind, right? You just have to hold back. Just have to open up the front of the body, just like that. Let's simply like this. Yeah. Yeah. And release. So, right, other side. So, see right foot. Breathe in, you hold the wheel like that. In, press the wheel into the hand. Don't worry about this hand first. So press the wheel into the hand. And then, yeah. The breath. And release. Calm down. Right. Let's take a seat on the wheel. This way. Blocks. Okay, so we try both ways, right? So the other day I was trying this way. It looks more, it feels more stable. But let's say we turn around and see how it feels like. So we have been doing like that. Remember, we did like this way. So let's try to turn this wheel around this way and see if we can find more stability there. So lean forward, suck in the belly, pull the feet off the floor, or straighten, or one leg at a time. Yeah. So pull the toes back and release. I usually do that one more time. Rina and I will do the second side. So the leg out, lift, pull, pull, and Rina, see you can bring your foot up also. Yeah, like that. And calm down. Right. Open your legs out wide. Toes pointing forward. Straighten your left leg. Left leg out to the side. Hold. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, let's take the twist. Right hand can hold the wheel, or you can do that. Yeah. Press the hand right to the center of the chest. And release. Right leg out. Pull the knee in. Twist. And release. Right. So let's go for that pistol squat. So we go step by step. Huh? I think I'll do the left side first, so you can see me clearly. So the block is in front of the wheel, right? And check first. Check that if you push the wheel into the blocks, it will not move, right? It will not slide. And then the other block, you just stand by on the right side. Stand by on the right side. Okay, now step your left foot onto the wheel. Right. Just slightly forward. And then you're gonna sit onto your heel. Sit onto your left heel. Right, the block can stay there, and so you can raise this leg up. Right, yeah. See there, you can catch the foot this way using your Left hand, right foot. Sweep the leg up. Bend the knee first, Brina. Bend the knee to catch your foot. Yeah, so you bend the knee up to your chest, catch your foot. Good. And release. Good. Let's do that on the other side. Right. So first you're gonna sit onto your heel. And then lift the left foot up. Hold the foot. And see if you can straighten the leg up. So for 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Release. Come down. Remove everything up. Down to the floor. And slide your arms up. Elbows down to the floor. Walk, hit down. Alright, come up. Take it through one core work and then one arm balance, one inversion. So straighten the legs out to the front. Wheel in the front. Heels there. Blocks. You're gonna lift up. Like so. Right. And see if you can roll the wheel in. Pull the heel, pull the buttocks back like this, Eugene. Pull the buttock chest up. Okay, sit down. Sit down again. Sit down again. Brina, your blocks is too far back. Brina, go forward a little bit. Yeah, just forward a bit. So if you bring forward, you lift up and you can pull the hips back. Yeah. All right. And sit down. Last core exercise. You're gonna sit onto the wheel. That. Eugene, I lost you already. Huh? So you're gonna sit down here, and then you're gonna lower your buttocks down just a little bit to have your hands onto the floor. Fingers pointing back. Right. So roll down a little bit, roll forward a little bit to bring the hands down to the floor. Walk the feet forward, somewhere, Brina. Walk the feet forward. Yeah, and then roll. So from here, right, you're gonna sit down and then take the hands up. Yes. Now fingers pointing back. Fingers pointing back. Walk your hands back. Walk your hands back until you can lift your feet up. Yeah. Right from there, raise the legs up. Stay here for 5 to 10 breaths, or you can bring the leg closer to your face, pushing the wheel forward. 5 more breaths there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Count down. Slowly slide down. All right, cross your legs and just lengthen your arms this way first. Lengthen. Okay, come up. You're going to take crow pose, and then Brina can, you need to go, right? So after the crow pose, just take your rest as long as you need to, and then you can go. Okay? Okay, let's take the crow pose this way. Set up the Blocks again, like that. Right? Feet onto the blocks. Right. The hands here, there, and then step your feet onto the wheel. Up. Okay, Eugene can try to straighten your work on straightening your arms. So lift the buttocks up higher. All right, come down first. Come down first. Bina, I think what you did was your hands got too close to the block. So bring it further forward. Huh? For you is to have your hands further forward. For Eugene, you work like this. Right. So the moment your feet onto the wheel, you go like that. Lift the hips up. Straighten your arms this way. Just keep your feet onto the wheel first. Yeah. Yeah. Look forward, Brian. Look forward. Look for yes. Work on pressing onto the wheel, lifting the buttocks a little higher. All right, and come down. Okay. So Eugene, now you're gonna come up to the wheel. Brina, you okay there? Oops. You okay? Have your rest first, huh?
Okay.
All right, you take care. I'll see you again. Bye bye. All right. Let's come on to the you come onto the wheel. You're gonna sit tall here. Hands to your heart center. And first, you're gonna open up your arms this way. Right shoulder close to the right knee, and open your arms this way. Let's see if you can take a bind. Take a bind. Go ahead, take a rest slowly. Maybe keep your eyes on the floor if you lose your balance. But release slowly. Don't lose the integrity of your core. Other side. And release. Come on to center. Raise your arms up to the ceiling. Suck in the belly. And see if you can stand up slowly. Good. Another breath here. And come down. Nice. Lift the buttocks up. From there. Spin the wheel around this way. We move. Cobra position. And then from Cobra, tuck the toes under. You go to plank position. Pull the belly in. And downward facing dog. Stretch your arms. And stretch your arms, down dog. Okay, knees down, sit up. Okay, let's try that Bhuja Pidasana. Alright, so let's go to, can you go to a wall?
Okay.
A wall, right?
Just a moment.
Okay. So this really helps you to actually work on rounding your back. You know.
Okay.
So you see your blocks, they are open up about 45 degrees, the blocks, right? Yeah. Bring it flat onto the floor, flat. Yeah. Right, so the block is about open up slightly less than 45 degrees and put your feet there. So to begin, check the knee. Check that the knee is not directly on top of your ankle, right? So you're gonna push the block a little bit further forward. Yeah, so you open up the space behind the knee. Yeah. Okay, good. Now allow the knees to fall out, and then you sink forward, forward, and then you're gonna catch your hands, cross your hands. So cross your hands. So you can open the back first. Cross your hands and hold the wheel. Cross your hands, cross. No, on the front, on the front. Yeah. And then you pull, you open the knee out, you pull as much as you can towards the wheel. Right? Careful how you feel in the lower back. Huh? Just allow the knee to open up, you go deeper and deeper. Good. Stay in there for a few more breaths. And come up. Release. Let's take a small counter pose. Hands on the wheel, chest up, arch your back. Right, release. Now let's do that one more time. So we go down, open the knee out, right? Open the knee out, cross your hands. So when you cross your hand, the shoulders come closer a little bit, right? So cross, shoulders in a little bit, and then you pull yourself deep. Now until you cannot pull anymore, then you tuck your right shoulder under the knee. Right? Good. Tuck it under the knee. Press the knee into your shoulders. Press the knee into your shoulders. Keep pressing it and slide your hands under your feet, pushing the block forward. You see, I'm holding at the. Okay, come up first, Eugene. Come up first. You see, my hand's not on top. My hand is on the corner here. So if you can see my hand, I'm pushing the block like that. It's not like this, right? So pull your hands like this. Push. Yeah. Tuck the shoulders under. You squeeze your knees into the shoulders. And then you see if you can lift just the feet off the floor. Push the block forward, feet off the floor. Good. Cross your leg if you can. Cross your leg. Look forward. And you cross your leg. Otherwise, just leave the feet off the floor. And then come up. So next time we try by taking the block a little further in. I take the block a little further in. Because sometimes when your arm, it looks like your arms are too straight. That means your range is not that far. So pull the block back a bit so you can bend the elbows. And it's important that the elbows bend so you can push. Because if your arms are straight, you can't push anymore. Yeah? So you tuck the shoulder under. Right. Yeah. And then push the block forward. Push the block. Squeeze the knee to the shoulders. Walk the feet in. Cross. Chest up. Look up. Good. And push the feet forward. Push the feet forward. Good. Now see if you can lean forward. Roll with the wheel. Lean forward. Don't have to come off the wheel. Just lean forward only. Let's push the feet forward. Yeah. And then you release. The killer. All right, just lean the hands here on the wheel. And then you're gonna sit. Let's sit on the floor. So sit down. Tuck the toes under. And push forward. And you just sit down. Let's take your child's pose for a moment. All right, let's sit up and take an inversion. So let's do this. Let's do headstand, and then forearm balance holding the wheel, and then we do a handstand for the last one. Okay. So headstand, I need you to do like this. So I need you to rest your back. I know this is an unconventional headstand, but find that stability in the back of your neck, right? By landing the top of your upper back towards the wheel. So you need to tuck the head under. So you hold the wheel this way. And then go forward, cut the cheek to your chest, and press your really upper back just at the base of the spine onto the wheel, right? Then bend the knees, and then you drop your hips, your back towards the wheel. So from here, lift up and rest there. Right. And then from there, you're gonna raise the legs up. From the legs up, then you push the hips forward. Okay. Do that. Hold the wheel, hold the wheel. Yeah. Hold the wheel and then bring the chin to your chest. Rest the back of your spine to the wheel. And then come up. And then drop your back to the wheel. Drop the back to the wheel first. Yeah. Drop the back to the wheel. Establish that foundation. And then from there, you push the hips away from the wall. Good. Away from the wall. Keep your back onto the wheel. Keep your back on the wheel. Yeah. Legs up. With the legs up. Good. Keep your back pressing onto the wheel. Huh? The back pressing onto the wheel. Stay there. Now bend the knees towards your chest. Bend the knees towards your chest. Push into your elbows and roll off the wheel. Come down. Press into the elbows. Come down. Yeah, child's pose. Come to your child's pose. So the idea is to do this, right? So if you can watch me carefully, the idea is to lift the head off the floor but the back is pressing onto the wheel. So it's doing this. No tension at the back of the neck. Right? So rest there. So when you lift up, push up like so, and then you can lift the head off the floor. No tension in the neck there. And then bring it back down. Come right here. Press into the elbow to push away from the floor. Push. And then you come down to your child's pose. Shall we do it one more time? Right, yeah. And then buttocks off the floor. For the wall, yeah. Good. And then you bring the chin to your chest. Good. Come down, slowly head down first, head down, and then knees to your chest. Push away from the elbows, and come down. Good. Child's pose, please. All right, let's take your forearm balance. Now, this is the tricky part, right? Because many will tell you to push the wheel into the wall, but it's quite impossible to push the wheel into the wall when you want to raise the legs up, right? What you need to do is to press your arms down to the floor. This is just a guide. So when you do this, look down to the floor, and then come up. Right. So you feel that you're pulling. You feel that you are pulling your block or your wheel into the mat. So you pull the wheel down into the mat, not pushing the wheel forward. Not pushing the wheel forward.
So my head is resting against the wheel.
Huh?
My head is resting against the wheel.
No, your head is not resting against the wheel.
Okay.
No, you can do that first. Right? You can do that first, and then work from. You can do that. Hit that, but I'm just worried about. I've done this before, right? So I just worried that the position of the head when you cover this stuck, right? Because the wheel sends friction to your head, right? So when the head is stuck to the wheel there, and then when you kick up, it will this kind of movement. Maybe if you can consciously think of just placing your head onto the wheel and not pressing, right? So many people will have neck issues later on because they are pressing the head onto the wheel. So if you were to just line the wheel, the head there, and then come up without pressing your head too much to the wheel, then yeah, go ahead and do that. But don't think of pressing. It's just same thing like handstand later. Don't press your head down so hard onto the wheel.
I don't know whether I can do.
So just kick up first. Just find the wall. Kick up high and find the wall. Okay. What you're not doing, right? What you're not doing is that you're not walking further enough. Just look to the floor.
No. No, I feel it's a bit far away.
I see what's happening there. Because when you lift up, right, you are not moving, your hips are not moving there, and your hips are going into a back bend, right? Which is okay. Your hips move well, but you need to go into a deeper back bend to go to the wall, right? So this is what you're doing. If you cannot see yourself, this is what you're doing, right? You come on here, and then you kick like that, and then you do this. You do that only. No, you try to reach back. So you try to bend and reach to the wall. Right?
Okay.
And reach to the wall.
Okay, let me try that.
That's it. Yes, good. Find the wall and stay there, right? Just stay there. Just adapt to this position first. Your head off the floor, and then you look down to the floor. Good. Or even do this, right? Even chin to your chest, look at the ceiling. Good. Nice one. And slowly come down, one leg at a time. One leg at a time, come down. Right, good. On your chest, well done. All right. So remember when you do that, right? If you have the wall, yeah, bend the knee. It will bring you there, right? Bend it, bring you there. Okay. Last one. Your handstand, right? So we are going to try away from the wall, right? So we're going to take the block in front of the wheel. Yeah, the block. That's good. Yeah. Good. Okay, come down. Come down. Next one, I want you to try this, right? Eugene, next time, try to have your hands. Your hands are it's good like that, but try to have your hands like that. Open up, and then think of. So when you open up, the shoulders opening outwards, right? So when the shoulders pull outwards, the rotator cuff is pressing the shoulders towards each other, right? Think of that. Open the hands up, maybe exaggerate it a little bit like that, you know? And then press up. One more time. Let's go. So shoulders are pressing into the body. Yeah. Good. Keep the tummy tight. That's very straight. Good. And come down. Come to your childhood. That's very good. Come to your childhood. Okay, sit up. So looks like you're okay that you know, I mean, you know the position of of where to bring the core. You have that kind of awareness, right? So your next challenge is just to come up to the middle of the room, right? And then
Cannot.
huh?
I
No,
cannot.
doing the three first. So your next progression is your final progression, right? Is to first start with the block first, right? Start the block and then you pick up. Don't pick up like very quickly, right? Walk the feet in, you know, step one leg forward, then from there, push. So you come up to here only. You come up to here and then straighten the leg, pull the shoulders into the body there, right? And maybe there, but yeah, when you come up, try to keep both knees bent, so not so scary to come up. And don't start from there. Start quite close. Start close, press into the shoulders, lift up. So like that, not kicking up, right? So kicking up is very scary.
Yes,
Kicking
yes.
up is very scary. So you need to use your shoulders. You have the capacity of your strength to lift you up. So you actually just now. So you don't need to kick up. You just have to walk your feet closer forward, right? So walk the feet closer forward. One knee close to your chest, one leg up, press into the shoulders, and then you come out like so, right? Because you know why? When you bend the knee towards your chest, you're engaging the core already. But when you come to here, the core cannot engage because it's too far apart. So walk everything in, and lift up, right? I'm sure you can do that much better. Try that. Why don't you try it now?
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, try against the wall. Yeah, try against the wall. Yeah, of course, of course. Hands out, shoulders in. Walk the feet all the way in. Bend the knee. No. Both knees bend. Both knees bend. Keep one knee close to your chest, and then lift up. Lean forward more.
I cannot.
See, Eugene, you cannot do that. You are straightening your leg.
Okay.
Look at my knee. Okay, this is what you're doing. You're doing this. You walk it in, and then you want to straighten this leg. Straighten this leg, and then come out. You want to straighten this leg also. Cannot. You bend the knee close to your chest. Keep the knee bent. Both knees bent. Right from there, press up. See, both of my knees are also all bent towards my chest.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah. When you come up, you think of keeping the knees close to your chest. Bring one foot forward, and then one foot to your buttock. Yeah, like that, and then you kick up a little bit. So look at that. Yeah, that's why you cannot come up. It's okay. This is a learning process, right? So when you kick up, look, your back leg, you already want to shoot out. Right?
Yeah.
Your back leg wants to shoot out. I did not shoot the leg up. I pull in, right? Press into the floor. Press. Just hop on this foot. Keep the knee close to your chest.
Okay.
You know. So next time when you do that, maybe you work on your own. Think of keeping the knees to your chest. Hey, handstand, right? Handstand doing this is quite scary from here. You come up and then you lift up. It's quite scary, right? So, but if you were to start from here, you lean forward, you rock back and up, and you can come up already. You release your chest up, and you come up already.
Okay.
Right? So it's easier to do that. Just a little bit of momentum. Right?
Okay.
So lie down, take your rest this way, bend the knees. So feet apart. Take the wheel over the knees, feet apart. Let's just lie down here for a few minutes. Let's remove the wheel. Hug your knees, your chest. Rock your body side to side. Roll over to one side. And slowly push yourself up. All right, that's good progression, huh? So just try to work as the instructions give. I know sometimes it's kind of difficult. You are so used to picking up with straight legs, right? So every time I see people go to handstand, the only thing that they want to do is straighten their legs out, right? But they
Yeah.
didn't realize if they bend the knees to their chest, they will get into a handstand. Legs straight or legs bent is a handstand, right? But initially we're gonna work with bending the knees because we keep the core engaged, and that's easier. We actually helping the foundation to have less work, right? Otherwise, with the legs straight up, the foundation have to be really stable before you come up. So bending the knee towards the chest, find like you are helping actually the psoas, the hip flexors to work a little bit a little bit earlier than later, right? So otherwise you have to really need to have a strong hip flexors to get the legs up with the legs straight up, right? Like do you know a pike? You jump, you pike, and then you raise your legs up. Yeah, that's how
It seems so difficult.
it took me
Seems so
years.
difficult.
You know, sometimes I cannot do, right? So try to work with the bend, with the knees bend. You know, working this way is much working momentum. Yeah. So lean back, lean forward, lean back, lean forward, lift. Right? Lean forward, lift.
Okay. Is it more like coming from crow pose to handstand?
Ah, yeah. From
Oh,
crow pose to handstand is a little bit harder because you stop at crow pose.
yeah,
Right?
but I feel the shape is quite similar.
Yeah, but the momentum is going to lift up. But if you were to stop at crow pose, it's going to be harder.
No, I don't
Yeah,
want to do from
don't
crow pose.
stop. Don't stop, okay? Don't stop. Use momentum to come up. You rock back and rock up and lift up already. Don't go into a crow pose. For the crow pose to come up, the shoulders have extra work. Alright?
Uh, okay,
Okay.
uh, yeah.
I've
Do you
recorded
have,
this.
huh?
I've
You
recorded
have
this
in
program
September?
exactly because May wants to sit and Carol also wants to learn how to do this. Right?
Oh, okay.
Carol, okay?
Yeah, so are you going to continue the class in September?
I'm
You
going
will.
to continue in September, but I think I'm going to change timing, you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
change timing. So I don't know whether earlier or, and also I'm going to add one more week class in the weekday,
Oh,
right?
that's cool.
Yeah,
But it's
weekday. Yeah.
in the
What
evening,
time
right?
will you be okay in the weekday?
Sorry?
What time will you be okay in the weekday?
We